Every girl I say fit them all tight, but I you have the pussy where you.
Okay, so first things first, I'm going to use my Anastasia dip brow in the shade Ebony. And I'm actually going to line my brows first. Line it up, line it up, line it up, and yeah, boom, boom, boy. Now let me stop playing. And after I line it up, I'm going to fill it in. I like to fill it in slightly darker towards the tail end part of my brow because there's not much brows there. So I try to make it a little bit darker. And towards the front of the brow, I don't add any product. I use whatever's on the brush and just flick upward to give it that faded effect. To clean up my brows, I'm mixing a little bit of the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Chestnut along with the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer, if I'm not mistaken, in the shade Tan. I hope I'm correct, but I'm going to leave it below. And I'm just cleaning up my brows, making my brows on a fleek, because you know we can't go outside without on fleek brows. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Just clean up the brows, clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. And then I'm going to move on to the eyelids. Before we begin with the eyelids, I forgot we have to blend out that concealer because we don't want to look crazy. We have to look blended, of course. And I'm just going to take this buffing brush. I believe this brush is from AliExpress. So I just use this brush to blend away my concealer from my eyebrows. And then I'm just going to take some clear brow gel to lock my brows in place. I don't want it to move. Sometimes when I wear my hair down, my hair brush against my brows and it leaves it all funky looking. So yeah, I'm going to take the Sephora Beauty Amplifier. And this is pretty much like a illuminating primer. Is it a primer? I'm not sure if it's a primer, but it gives you that glow underneath your makeup. So I'm just trying to go for like a nice little simple glowy look. Because, you know, I'm trying to be like the light bulb. I'm trying to be like the sun. Anyways, I'm just going to blend that in with my fingers. I'm going to dab it into my skin. Don't want to move the product too much. So I'm just dabbing. As you can see, look at that glow, bitch. Look at the glow. Then I'm going to take 2 dots of concealer, blend it out a little bit with my concealer brush, and then use that same buffing brush and buff that out. To set the concealer, you must set your concealer because your eyelids will crease and you will get that oily looking look in your crease, and you do not want that. You want your eyelids to be matte. So I'm taking this AIRSPUN translucent extra coverage powder. So I'm going to set my eyes with that. You want to set your eyes with either a face powder or translucent powder to make sure that it stays in place. For primer, I'm taking the Bare Minerals Combo Control Primer. If you have combo skin, this primer is definitely for you. I have oily skin, so you know it controls the oil in my skin. And I'm going to take the matte Poreless Fit Me Concealer from Maybelline in 360 Mocha. Put that all over my face, and I'm going to blend out with a damp beauty sponge. I love using a damp beauty sponge because I feel like it spreads the product evenly. Some people like brushes. I like beauty blenders. I like beauty sponges. I guess I'm different. Well, not different because there's a lot of people that like beauty sponges over brushes. So yeah, this is the Real Technique sponge. I actually ordered 2 of these off of Walmart for 10 bucks. It came in the twin pack. Instead of going to Walmart itself, I ordered them online and it came in 2 days. I have free 2-day shipping. Don't ask me. I think Walmart has a deal with that. So I was excited about that. So yeah, you want to make sure that you blend out your foundation. I blended it down a little bit towards my neck, and so on and so forth. For concealer, I'm using a little bit of that Better Skin Concealer from Maybelline because I want a bright under eye highlight. And for the concealer, I'm going to use the same concealer that I use for my brows. I mixed the two, the LA Girl and the Maybelline, and got that shade. And I'm just going to highlight and contour. For contour, I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Mahogany. This is their darkest shade. I love me a strong contour. Don't ask me why, I just do. But since I'm not doing no full on beat, I'm just going to take a little bit of product and just blend it to alongside my cheekbones. I'm not going to do too much. I'm not going to put on my forehead. I'm not going to do no nose contour. I'm not going to do none of that because this is a simple beat. If you don't know how to cream contour, or if it's difficult for you, I would recommend powder contouring. Powder contouring, you want to make sure you take a powder that is as dark as you want it, or a shade darker than your skin tone to contour. For setting underneath my eyes, I want to take the black opal shade in the medium. And you want to make sure you set on your eyes because this will prevent creasing throughout the day. And it will also help mattify your whole look. You don't want to look super duper oily and you don't want to look super duper matte. So you want to keep it in between. I would recommend not baking if you have dry skin during the winter months like me. I have dry skin, so I'm not going to bake. Baking is pretty much when you're letting that powder sit for about a good 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to let it sit for like about 1.5 minutes. And then I'm going to sweep it away. I like to contour with the LA Girl Pro Face in the deepest shade. I believe this is deep or cocoa, one of the two. And I'm just going to go over that cream contour. After cream contour, you want to set it with a powder. And this powder I'm setting my cream contour with. If you don't want a cream contour, you could just use this powder alone to contour. And it will give you the same effect. But I like to just take that extra step and cream contour. Don't ask me why. That's just my preference. And then I'm going to take MAC's Dark Deepest, I believe. And just sweep away my under eye area. I'm using powder to sweep away my under eye because I don't want to look super duper ashy under there. So I'm just taking that powder to sweep away and also sweep away my eyelids. I left the translucent powder on my eyelids to bake because I want my eyelids to be matte throughout the day and not oily. So yeah, I'm just going to sweep that away. I personally love me a strong contour, so I let that powder sit underneath my contour to give me that sharp edge, as you can see. As you can see, I'm sweeping away the excess powder, so it makes my contour look sharper than a mug. Sharper than a mug. Now I'm going to use the mascara to, you know, make my eyelashes look like they're fake, which you're not. I'm just kidding. So yeah, I'm just going to use the mascara. And then after that, I'm going to do the bottom lashes. The bottom lashes, I don't have any bottom lashes. But you know, once I put a little bit of mascara on, that shit look like, ooh, it look like I got a little something out there. Not me. Now for the fake beauty marks, I take a regular black liner and just add 2 fake moles right there. Adding some blush because I want to look like I'm blushing when I'm talking to you. Not a lot. I'm just adding some blush to give my face a little bit of warmth. You know, bring it back to life instead of looking so mattified and dry and, you know, so black. We don't want to look black. We want to look cute. And for highlighter, I'm going to take the SONIA KASHUK. What shade is this? Goddess. I'm going to take that and just apply some highlighter to where I would normally apply some highlighter because I'm going to shine bright like a diamond. Yeah. What else I'm going to do? What else I'm going to do to look beautiful? I'm going to take a dark brown lip liner, line my lips, and add like a mauve color, which is NYX Lingerie in the shade Embellishment, which I love. That's my favorite go-to lipstick. And I'm just going to slightly, damn, niggas blow my line. I'm just going to slightly overline my lips. I like to overline my lips because I just feel like it gives a more fuller look. I'm not the one to go and get lip fillers. I'm not that brave. So I'm just going to keep overlining my lips till I can't overline them no more. So yeah, I'm just going to do that and then add the lipstick and that will complete the looks. If you guys have any questions, link them below. I'll be glad to answer them. So yeah, I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Ciao.